Then we come to Act 3, though, which I've never explored on a new account challenge before. And get this, there is a total of 1,520 units. Listen, I want to be 100% clear about this right up front, the start of the video. I am not ready to do the next new account challenge yet, and I'm not sure when I am gonna be ready. But I've been looking, and let me tell you guys, some of you, you're already familiar with this. You already know that Acts 1 through 4, they've gotten condensed a little bit. And I heard this, and I was like, oh man, that's pretty exciting. Whoa, it's really, really exciting. Okay, so check this out, guys. So Act 1, it's only one chapter now. Same thing for Act 2. Act 3, only 2 chapters. But all of the rewards have just been kind of squished into these smaller chapters, smaller number of quests. And then the quests themselves, some of the paths have been taken away. Now, at first, first thought is like, okay, big whoop, that saves you like a few paths. It'll advance you a little bit faster into like Act 4 and beyond, right? Act 4 still has all 4 chapters. It does, however, have fewer paths in it as well. I've only poked around a couple of the different quests. I haven't taken a look at every single quest, but this quest against Maestro, yeah, it used to go on a little bit further in this direction, right? I think there's only 5 paths now. I think there used to be 7 paths in total. So a bunch of the quests, they've just been, kind of pruned like this. Ooh, little energy refill. All right. But it's going to be a lot easier to explore these quests. And with that exploration comes additional rewards that I would not normally be able to chase on a new account challenge. So, like I said, for the most part, the rewards, they've kind of just been squished into, the smaller, the shorter quests here. And that's great, man, because, I do spend time 100% exploring Act 1 and Act 2 because I need the ISO gains and stuff like that come from these quests. So all that stuff should still be there. I haven't checked every little thing, but should still all be there. But usually that's where the exploration ends. I'm usually not able to explore Act 3, and I am definitely I never even, considered, at least seriously considered exploring Act 4. It just wouldn't be possible. But look at these rewards in Act 3. Look at the units, actually. That's what I want to focus on. Look at the units, man. So actually, what I did is I went through every single quest from Acts 1 through 4. I looked at every single quest. I looked at all of the different units you can pull in. And let me pull up my notes here because it is a staggering number of units. And, like I said, this stuff, it already existed. It's just I wasn't able to get the exploration side of things. So, I would be able to get like the initial clear units and stuff like that. So it's not like this is all just, completely new units that I'm getting, but the bulk of these units I was unable to get before. So listen to this. Act 1, 395 units, which again I was able to get that previously. Act 2, 610 units. Again, Act 2 I normally explore it as well because it's pretty easy. Then we come to Act 3, though, which I've never explored on a new account challenge before. And get this, there is a total of 1,520 units, as long as I didn't mess something up going through this, but I don't think I did, man. I double checked it. Like, look at this, just from the initial clear and then the full whoops, hold on, just from the initial clear for the act rewards, plus the exploration, that's 150 plus 250, that's 400 units right there. And then the individual chapters, we have another 200 units here for each of the chapters themselves, right? And then the quests themselves, they all give 60 units, each one of these. And like, this is what I was getting before, I would be like getting like the 10 units, but not the 50 units. So it's a massive, massive difference. Then Act 4, if Act 3 is giving 1,520 units, what do you think Act 4, 100% exploration will give unit-wise? Less, actually. It's kind of a shame, but they took away the units. Well, they didn't take them away as in like in the most recent update they took them away. I just mean they were never here in the first place. Act 4, I guess, always had fewer units. I never really thought about it, but they never had units as part of the rewards, as far as I'm aware. Even when you look at the chapter rewards, they're not in here. They do have units in the individual quests, and there are lots of quests, so they do add up. If we go to like the later quests in each chapter, here's a good 20 plus 40 units, 60 units there. And Act 4 will still have 1,080 units. So the next time I do a new account challenge, I will be exploring Acts 1 through 4, and that will give me 3,600 units, 3,605 to be exact, as long as I didn't mess something up. 3,605. That is crazy, man. That opens the door for possibly, getting even more powerful masteries, potentially getting willpower that can help me to overcome the Crossbones boss a little bit easier without needing such a strict counter to get through that guy. And then, to top it all off, you might be thinking like, oh yeah, but you still need those units to buy energy refills and revives and stuff like that to get through the content too, right? And it's true, the energy refills I am gonna have to spend more units on, but I think they actually added revives. I can't remember getting this number of revives for each of these quests, man. I feel like this is new, but I can't remember for sure. But look at all the revives, man. We go to the same thing in Act 2, and each one of these quests, it's just stacked with revives here, man. So there's so many more revives, which I will still, like I said, I am still gonna have to spend the units on like energy refills and stuff like that, but all of these quests, man, they're just loaded with revives. We even have, I can't remember if these were always here or not, but we've got a lot of these tier 1 and tier 2 class catalyst crystals. And then when we get to Act 4, tier 2 alpha right here. Look at this, man. Tier 2 alpha. I was never able to do this before. So if we get lucky on a new account challenge, dude, we can get a 5-star champion up to rank 4. Now, it's going to be tough, and this is why I'm not ready to do a new account challenge yet, is because I still need to reduce the RNG of tier 4 class catalysts. This is one of the biggest hurdles to overcome. If you guys watch the Finkeldink runs, oh my god, man. I mean, it happens every single time, but in the Finkeldink, I mean, how many times did I need to trade in those catalysts? It was an absurd chase to try to get an extra tier 4 class catalyst. So it's really important to do the new account challenge with the appropriate side quest that can give me some class selectors or some generic rank up gems, things like that. But just the fact that I'll have some additional tier 4 class catalysts from exploring this content too, that helps. There's also a ton of actually, let's go back. There's more 5-star shards here, right? The 4-star awakening gem, which is sometimes, it's like impossible to get one of those on a new account challenge. But now that door is open as well. But then, going through each of the individual quests, there's a bunch of tier 4 basics here as well that can use to, maybe more freely rank up champs. I don't know. That one is still tough. But then we get even, more mastery points and things like that. And going through that, so I spent a lot of time on the new account challenges just exploring the early acts, and although the fights were fast, there was still a ton of paths and a ton of individual fights and stuff like that, and it wasn't that much experience per fight. When I'm doing that in Act 4 though, it should be much easier to hit level 45, which would then open the door to the variants. You got to be level 45 to get into the variant issues, the variant difficulty of the back issues, and we have another variant here that was not here for the last challenge. Now, this one, I don't know. I've heard some bad things. As you could tell, I haven't actually done it yet. I'm probably gonna hop in there tomorrow to check it out. But just the fact that another variant does exist, definitely opens the door to not necessarily needing to fit one of these other restrictions. If we get like a strong mercenary champion early on, we get Nebula. Dude, Nebula could carry the new Nebula. Oh my god, that would be insane. And then, I mean, like I said, I haven't seen how she performs in this variant yet, but I'm going to be testing it out tomorrow probably. And yeah, all in all, man, I'm very excited about the changes to this early act content. and what that's going to do for a new account challenge. So excited that I kind of just had to talk about it and had to share it. Because I was just looking at it thinking like, oh, how much faster is it actually? It's going to be a lot faster, and the rewards, it's just going to work out a lot better. If you haven't looked at the individual quests themselves, by the way, they're in some ways totally reworked. If you guys remember, this is the Thanos quest. This is not how the Thanos quest looked at all, dude. Huh, revive and energy refill, dude. Somebody test this. This might be a winner for a farm spot. But this is not how the Thanos quest looked at all. You started in like the bottom left corner and worked your way diagonally to the top right. But now I guess these are the map. So this map itself is actually still pretty large. It looks like you have to fight this guy. What is that, 6 times still? I guess for each one of the stones there. That's what that represents. But some of these other quests, they're greatly reduced, is my point. Actually, let me pop into one more quest. If you guys remember the Venom Quest in Act 4, check this out, man. It's still gonna take some time to get through it, but this quest used to be a gargantuan quest, man, where, like, yeah, you know, ideally you're just taking the shortcut to get straight through Venom here. He might even have fewer links on him, now that I think about it. I think he does. Yeah, oh, he definitely has fewer links. Oh, they might be, like, stronger links, though. I can't tell. But he might actually be weaker than he... You know what, let me walk up to him. Let me just see. I think he used to have like 78,000 health. Oh man, I did not check before making this video, so could be wrong. Yeah, 54,000. It looks like a lower amount of attack as well. Yeah, so I think taking out those paths removes some of the links and actually kind of nerfed this Venom, which I don't know how I feel about that, actually, man. It was always pretty hype trying to get through this Venom. It was really tough, but that part's going to be sped up now too. But yeah, man, this is how the quest looks now. Like I said, there's still a few different paths that you're gonna have to take, but dude, this thing used to wrap around crazy, like around the outside edges over here and everything. It was nuts, man. I feel like these little islands in like the top left area of the map, I feel like that's where the paths used to connect. I'm not sure, man. But it was crazy. This map used to be huge, and now it's so much shorter. So yeah, like I said, I haven't checked every single individual quest. Something that I might do, but also might be too lazy to do, is like compare the energy differences between like the old before it got changed and what it is currently today. If someone else has already gone through the trouble of doing that, you know, send that info over, post that in the comments. Because I am curious, and I might just do that myself if, you know, leading up to the next new account challenge, just for curiosity's sake, trying to figure out how many energy refills I need. So, again, I'll say it one more time before I close out this video talking about these changes. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do the next new account challenge. I am going to be traveling for the first time in a couple of years since this whole pandemic started in December to visit family for the first time in a very long time. So it's looking like 2021 is not, it's probably not going to happen in the next month and a half, right? Probably not, but I'm thinking, you know, after that, somewhere in like early 2022, which is only a few months away, that's when I'll start more seriously considering doing the next new account challenge. And until then, I'll just have to keep thinking about all the different little strategies that we can, you know, use to better the run. By the way, I should say too, Finkeldink, this officially ends the Finkeldink run. I was still on the fence about continuing Thronebreaker or not, but no, dude, I'm too excited about going through these early acts with the changes. So Finkeldink, he's gonna go and visit McFabio and Unzo on their island, which, if you haven't seen those runs, I'll post a link to all 3 playlists, the recaps, if you guys wanted to go back and check those out again. But in any case, that's gonna do it for this video. Just kind of want to share the excitement with you guys, And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, by the way. All right, see you guys in the next one. Take care.